MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates baseball starts right now. Chris Archer gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So digging in now, Chris Bryant. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
One strike now from Archer. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Head to head against Chris Archer. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. One out, nobody on. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bases are empty, one man out. Drilled to the right side. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting first, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but He's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a two-run homer for Kyle Schwarber as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Two and one.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 0-1. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Behind 0-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 4, and the Pirates coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. John Lester is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Pirates, the shortstop, Kevin
The pitch.
Newman.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Now Lester's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Settling in now, Brian Reynolds. First pitch on its way.
Ball, down.
One out, nobody on. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Lester has his target. Here's his offering.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Jason Kipnis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Kipnis, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
3-0 to him now. Now here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Lester, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Here comes the first pitch. Now Lester squares and gets this one down. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that's just out.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Popped him up. Moran in foul ground, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're in front 4-0. Leading off the inning, Josh Bell, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Colin.
Standing in, Colin Moran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. set and the pitch.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us are back with more following this. Top of the third set to get underway, and that brings up Javi Baez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now the Cubs' four-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now the pitch. Two out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
too high, and it's 3-0.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Three and one.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Bottom of the third now. Stepping into the box, Jacob Stallings, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jacob Stallings.
Here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hard hit at third, and the Pirates are in the hit column.
Batting in, the left fielder, Guillermo.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 2-0 now from Lester. Outside, 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Stallings aboard here at first with nobody out. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
The pitcher, Chris Archer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now the first pitch here from Lester, and no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Digging in, Kevin Newman, runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lester sets. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard towards center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hit.
In now, Brian Reynolds. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now Lester's 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 4 and the Pirates 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. At the plate, Ian Happ. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. He drew a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate now, John Lester. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. And now pitch on the way.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded to first.
Bell brings it in.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Stepping in, Adam Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
The second baseman, Adam.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And it's fouled away. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Bell.
So one away here with the bases empty, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. First offering on its way.
Ball upstairs.
Lester ready, the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail it 4-1. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Giving chase is Heredia, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman Anthony Rizzo. Here it comes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Fastball called for strike 2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second. Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider laid off for a ball. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Pirates,
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
third baseman, Colin Moran.
First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you got to let go on.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Happ comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Stepping up to the plate, Jacob Stallings. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball knocked outside.
The 1-0 is taken high above the zone. Now the 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Happ is there, 2 gone.
Up next to the Pirates, the left fielder, Guillermo.
Now 2-0.
2 Heredia.
So striding in, Guillermo Heredia. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Lester has his target. Here's his offering. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Heading out toward shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Derek Holland takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 49, Derek Holland.
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Contreras.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's the pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he lays off for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Up next for the Cubs,
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into very shallow right. Polanco will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Eric Gonzalez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Eric Gonzalez.
A ball and no strikes. This is popped up. Rizzo has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fouled off. Now another 2-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Newman. A fly out and a single for him so far. Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Count 1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Bouncer to the left side. Kipnis on to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder Brian Reynolds. First pitch coming. Here it is, and they start him out away with a called strike.
Hey, this is a huge at bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle, and Reynolds has himself a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So here's Adam Frazier as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 2 out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it 4-1. Michael Feliz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
All set for the start of the inning. The next Cub up, Jason Kipnis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Feliz offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And he fouls this one off. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, John Lester, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. That's 2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
He loses him on ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
In now, Anthony Rizzo, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. Moran over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Lester's 2-0 home.
The count is 1-2.
1 out, nobody on. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Third baseman, Colin Moran.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lester into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings. and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ball 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Nick Birdie has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57.
Here's Javier Baez.
Leading off the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. One and one to Schwarber. A 1-1.
That's out.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Wilson Contreras, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And the 2-1. So a full count now. Jason Hayward would be next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A runner on first with 2 away. One and one.
Outside.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Standing in, Ian Happ. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed.
0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Two men are on with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Rowan Wick is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. David Bodie will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So striding forward now, Jacob Stallings. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-0. Fouled away. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good throw gets him one gone. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
To the plate now, Guillermo Heredia, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Now the 1-0.
Ball.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Jose Osuna will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 36, Jose Osuna.
On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin Newman.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman, he's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. 2 out with the man at first. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
The next 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pirates leave one. They trail it 4-1. Davidas Nevoroskis enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The pitch.
Ball! That pitch is out. Count is 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, David Bodie.
Now at the plate, David Bodie. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0 delivery. Now it's 2-0.
Ball 2.
The pitch. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Here it is. The 3-0 is taken, strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
At the plate, Chris Bryant, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, and the 0-1 waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
That's a ball.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Slow little roller to third. Scooped up. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they lead it 4-1. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Digging in once again, Brian Reynolds. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. And this will be fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Striding in, Adam Frazier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch.
Aye. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Josh Bell the next to hit. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Lester takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is John Lester. The loss goes to Chris Archer. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.